It's not very wide. It's longer than it is wide. And Lilia missed her tee shot to the left, pitched it up to here.
It's her second week at #1. First event that she's played since reaching that position after winning her second major of the season.
Another former #1 here. That was a good roll. She's playing like her old self. She's made quite a few birdies to start this tournament.
Yeah, 3 under par in the front 9. Good score there with the bogeys.
And with the flagstick in and the glasses on for the first time in competition, Brooke Henderson.
Yeah, her tee shot came up short and run her chip miles past, and it's been a bit of a struggle so far for her today.
Never worn glasses in competition.
I think it's just one of those kind of courses that, with the greens the size they are, they're not very big. You're going to miss them. So you've got to have your scrambling game on point. You know, I think every player knows that when the ball's just not going in the hole, you just want a different feel. There you go.
It worked. Yeah. Good thing she switched. A couple of bogeys there early on, but birdie, bogey, birdie finish 1-0. Location on the back portion of the green. Long hitters can get there in 2. I would consider her one of those, and well played. Nicely done. So she'll have that left for birdie.
What looks to be on the little upslope, so she should be able to get this to stop back into the wind.
Yeah, left side of these fairways are down grain. They're lighter colored back into the grain on the right half. It's the mowing pattern. Greens are firm. And there's an example of some pretty firm greens. Got almost landed just short, and sometimes the ball stops, so tough to kind of predict that. Let's go to 12.
And the par putt for Lucy Lee.
It's just going to be a day of patience out there. Take advantage of the opportunities when you get them.
Got to go. Quite coming out of that fringe, maybe how she expected it to, but as Karen said, slow putt. She'll make bogey, paid the penalty for hitting it in the left rough. Nicely done. Good stroke, good solid par, and a good 2-putt. She'll shoot 2 under her first 9. She'll head over to 10, bogey free today. So
almost identically, really.
Yeah, exactly. John now for birdie. This to get to 4 under par. Not a lot of birdies on this hole. Got to go. Yeah, it's a beautiful golf course, and if you hit some good shots, you can score, but it's going to be tough as the week goes on. I think today's the day to shoot some good scores. But
third shot at the par 4 10th for Jin Young Ko.
Pretty straightforward little chip shot here. She just has to be careful not to run it past the hole.
Morgan Metro here at the 17th. Been one of the most difficult holes. Haven't seen a lot of birdies. This is a long-range putt.
Only a quarter of the field hitting this green in regulation today. He didn't need to, though, to make birdie.
Exactly. Playing 3.4 stroke average. That'll lower that stroke average. Nice birdie first of the...
Oh, you know, when you have it, you know, it means the world.
There's some players trying to keep their LPGA status. Time is running out. Just a few full field events left in the season. We're now 2/3 of the way through the year. Lilia Vu, you got the former #1 Jin Young Ko. She was #1 earlier this year. This for par. She avoids a bogey. And when she won here in 2019, this championship,
Think about the whirlwind it's been for her since Sunday night, winning, flying all the way here on Monday. Tough to adjust to the time change.
The lie is not as bad as it could be, but she's still going to have to hold on pretty tight to this to stop it from going left, because the ball is above her fleet. Came out a bit low.
See, tried to saw off the finish there just a little bit. That's going to work out nicely. Should settle in the middle of the green. You can hear Jason say, that was a great shot.
At the 14th, this is Wei Wei Zhang. Linnea Strom, the Swede, over on the front nine, has gotten it to 4 under to break out of that pack in a tie for second. Strom, the Swede. Zhang in her second year from China. Good start for her to 11.
Yeah, Boutier for birdie. Man, what a season she's had.
And pick that up so quickly on the backstroke. Well done.
Imagine that. Making another putt. Making another birdie.
And leaving nothing to chance here.
With this second, there's a big decision to be made here.
Yeah, Jin Young Ko now her third shot.
Laid up perfectly.
Tug, it appears.
106.
At the 12th, Celine Boutier for birdie. You said this course has the occasional Evian echo when you were walking around yesterday. Here's our most recent Evian winner.
Minus the undulation and the elevation. It sure has similar tight fairways, similar types of trees.
These are the putts that
36.
you expect her to make.
Yeah, that was not a good stroke. She knew it. We all knew it. 36 birdies, third easiest hole on this hole today, and that was not a very good stroke for her.
So she moves it 2 under and a tie for 9th. She's going to be a rookie for the European Solheim.
It's going to release a bit more.
All right, Lilia Vu now third shot.
That was from 123.
That was an excellent shot. So I have a good chance for birdie.
And it really is a bird's nest of a lie. Ball sitting all the way down. This is a tremendous shot, Jim, from that lie.
Yeah, it was. Wow.
Let's see how Jin Young Ko plays this one from behind the 12th.
This is going to be really quick. Down the hill.
Beautiful touch, Angela.
All right, Boutier here at the 13th. Very difficult hole today. Currently 1 under par. A location on that kind of left side, but a firm green, as they all have. How hard that ball bounced. Wow. So hard to get it close. A little bit of a slope just short. She'll have that for birdie.
Moving a little bit on there, it can be somewhat distracting, but
Wow.
The pull just went left a little bit right off the putter face. It's actually a new putter there that Nelly has put in the bag. A longer putter, mallet, counterbalance.
in putting, she's not a short hitter of the golf ball either. She can flat out strike a golf ball as well. So she's got everything going for her. That tells me that she's not really thinking about that whole location, just trying to get it to the center of the green.
I think center of the green around this golf course will do you pretty well all week. That's a great target.
Yeah, all the way on the far left of this tee box, trying to create some kind of an angle to that right flag. And
You
it's on
see
the
the
big draw
status,
there.
the biggest issue. Yeah, the biggest issue for Brooke today. Only 4 of 11 greens. This one will be the 5th of 12, and that was, I believe, Brooke thought would have missed.
13.
Jennifer Kupcho here, second shot.
It's 131. It's a wedge. Wind should be helping it a little bit.
Oh, good looking shot here. Wow, that's one better.
For years, but wearing them on the course for the first time.
Yeah, that's a good point. There's a lot of truth with both valid points. Pano now, her third shot at the par 5.
Yeah, good shot.
Well played.
I just think, especially what I saw at AIG, her golf swing looks spectacular.
Yeah.
She keeps giving herself so many chances.
Great save by Strom here at the par 4 5th hole. So she'll head over to the 6th.
In different directions.
Jin Young Ko second here at 13.
Just a couple of yards ahead of Kupcho. This is a wedge also.
Gets up there to pin high. Played the bounce nicely.
Mostly all the way to the hole, and it's going to move to her right at the end.
That's good slow. And good call, good read by you. She should have listened to you. I talk a little louder so she can hear you, I guess.
I do need to work on
4
that,
is a
Jim?
good score. No, you're doing just fine. You're doing just fine. I'll take you as a partner.
She likes to hit a bit of a pull cut, so this won't set up that well for her eye. Awkward for her to try and draw the ball that much, but what a shot.
Is that any good? I don't know if she could get it out that wide from there. Beautiful shot.
Oh, that was wonderful.
Just a moment ago, a player that Nelly Korda will be squaring off against at the Solheim Cup, Lynn Grant. Just a moment ago. For players to make Team USA, Morgan is an assistant captain. Megan Kang has already solidified her spot. And Morgan, just to clarify, as we watch her at the fifth, 6 of the 7 players have already locked up their spots in terms of the points race, right?
Yeah, there's...
Ball's a bit above her feet, but this green's going to kick this ball to the right when it hits it.
It did there. Wow. Just have to get it up in the fringe to get it there, but she'll have that left for par.
On a green that is small, and there's quite some serious undulations on this green too.
Yeah, especially like you mentioned, good putt there. That slope short and left, hard to get it close. That's probably why we're not seeing many birdies, unless the ones we have seen have been.
Third shot here for Jin Young Ko at 14.
It looks like she has a lot of loft. Oh, she did go high.
That's all personal preference, what you're most comfortable with in that situation.
All right, Megan Kane for a rare birdie here at the fifth. It's still rare. Wow, just did not quite get it high enough. Been a wonderful shot in there. A nice afternoon, 4 under par. That's still solid today. I know she's disappointed not making that, but.
Oh, that just cut right across the hole. Looked a little bit tentative.
The question is trusting how much this is going to stop. It should stop. It's a short club in your hand. Back into a little breeze.
Just a moment ago, in the first group out in the afternoon wave, from China, Weiwei Zhang. All right, nearly perfect, and she'll have that. And back at the 14th from that first cut, Lily Avu.
Yeah, sitting up really nicely though from 94.
Took a big full swing, trying to generate as much spin as she could out of that first cut.
And she's having to lean into it because of the lie. I tell you, this golf course will give you some grey hairs.
Lynn Grant has not been off. This to get the 5 under par, second easiest hole in the golf course. And imagine that. That's 4 in a row. This young lady is playing some phenomenal golf. She did bogey 11, the par 5, which you would not expect, but.
And up the 18th, just a couple of feet maybe at the most for Weiwei Zhang. It gets a little wordy to try to explain the reshuffle, but it's going to happen after this week's CPKC Women's Open.
Fourth shot for Jin Young Ko here at the par 5.
Well, she still had the best angle, even on her fourth shot.
Couldn't keep it on, so here's a little pitch shot for her third.
If you don't get it all the way up there, it's going to come back to your feet.
She had 116 and a little downwind here, Jim.
Ooh, I don't know if she likes it or not. She hates it. Bet she's going to like it in a minute. If it comes back a little bit more, didn't quite come back.
What a shot.
Is that any good?
That's the high risk shot. You risk leaving it in the rough with the really difficult.
She's got 116. This is just a little baby wedge. She's been hitting a lot of clubs. She's been taking some off quite a few clubs today.
That gets her to 3 under par. That gets her within 3. So nice birdie.
Had her already hit her birdie putt and made par. This is going to be fast.
Okay, the 11th birdie of the day. At the 16th, Jin Young Ko moves back to 3 under, tied for 4th. First event played as #1 in the world, Lilia Vu, her second at 16.
And that was from 124. This is just a tiny hint of breeze into.
Oh, this may just bypass the birdie and go in.
All right, Lynn Grant got in the back of her stance here. Maybe play a little bit of a little bump and run. There's the bump, there's the run, and this is well played. Nicely done. She can do it all.
Well, it is really hard. I mean, we've just seen, the penalty for missing fairways. We've seen firm greens and then difficulty when you get on the greens. This golf course is just relentless. That was a gap wedge for Nelly.
Relentless and unfamiliar.
He knows how much it's going to release, where you need to land this.
She should expect it to release just a fraction more. This green slopes away. Oh, this could be really good, too.
That will be for her first birdie since the 4th hole, just her second of the day.
I talked to her coach, Missy Kay, at Arizona State. She says she's not afraid of the moment. She doesn't back away.
Put a lot of pressure on her putting today. Just hasn't been able to hit enough greens in regulation. And then when you do have golden opportunities like that.
Yeah, that's a solid stroke there. Had played it just on the right center, and it goes right in there in the middle. So she'll make par at 17, head to 18, see if she can make birdie there.
Such an awkward, short par 3 because of the way the green tilts.
Oh, she landed that in the perfect spot.
Hard to make as much noise when you've got the foam fingers. Up at 18, Angela Stanford has caught up with Lynn Grant.
I mean, she hit this ball so far off the tee. 112 left. Little sand wedge. Shouldn't be much in it, Grant.
Actually, that second chip shot was tougher than the first one. Nonetheless, she'll make bogey at 17, first of the day for her.
Up ahead, just short of the green, Jin Young Ko, her third.
This should have a good bit of movement right to left. There you see, severely up the hill at the beginning. Might have bobbled just a fraction through that fringe.
About 5 feet for Jin Young Ko for a closing par. How would you describe Jin Young's season?
It's been a bit of a roller coaster, coming off that injury. She talked about how important that win in Singapore was for her.
Danielle Kang over at the 8th. This is to save her par, stay 3 under.
Good par on a really tough par 3.
I think, you have to, even with the gap bridge, you've got to play this a little bit right of that flag.
All right, Maya Stark now for birdie. Even par on her round. Seen this putt all day. We have not seen that result, though. Nice birdie. The 6th of the day here at the 17th.
Longtime friend of Danielle's. Said they've known each other since they were young. She's excited to have him on the bag here this week.
Oh, how about this salty little shot? Ah, that ain't any good.
That was an aggressive play, pulling that fairway metal.
And, I mean, Morgan, we know it's surely just a matter of time for Nelly.
I thought her putting stroke looked really good today with this new putter.
Back at the 9th, Danielle Kang hit that wonderful shot in here. This for birdie. Christy Kerr did miss her birdie.
This is her 22nd putt of the day.
Now, that's impressive.
How about that? 23 putts around this golf course.
Ooh.
Hasn't hit the ball. as well as she would have liked, but